Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Turn Tales, a loosey-goosey, rules-light Dungeons & Dragons podcast. My name is Audie, and I play Captain Keela Sharp. Question of the session for today. What is your character's either mundane talent or like secret talent or just something that they can casually do that other people might not know about?
Infinite money glitch.
I don't think that's true.
Oh, damn.
I mean, it's your canon. Don't let me tell you one way or another. But if Phoebe's got an infinite money glitch.
glitch.
Damn it.
No infinite money.
All right, whatever.
Okay,
I shouldn't
fine.
have to shake my head at that. Obviously, no.
Keela has a really good singing voice.
Whoa, okay.
Mhm.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Cool. Love that.
Timmy.
Yeah. Hello, my name is Tim Swanson. I play Blink, the not doing so good right now good boy, Monk Air Genasi. And Blink's, or Charlie now. Charlie.
Yeah.
No longer Blink. Charlie's hidden talent is he is like a really good hairstylist, like cutting hair and
Oh, nice.
kind of just setting up perms or whatever.
Nice.
He's great at it. Yeah.
Human hair or genie hair?
Human hair.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. He never had to worry about his own very much, but
Doesn't change
he
very
would-
much?
He'd,
It's always moving, right?
he'd always cut in the monks' bald heads and
That's
Is your hair
so
the
good.
waving effect where it's always
always. Yeah.
yeah.
Were got that flow.
Were you bald head too when you were like at the monastery?
No. It just
Oh.
the hair just doesn't come off.
Interesting.
Oh.
It stays. Yeah.
can try.
Yeah. Like
What's running scissors through it like?
it's like trying to cut the wind, brother.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. It's also it's not painful. Gotcha. That's
Yo.
good.
Just slips right out.
It's like
It doesn't
veins.
care.
It's like no.
You can
That's
bleed from that.
crazy.
That'd be awful. Ugh, I hate that.
Great.
Good. I love your answer. I hate the visual.
My name is Kyle. I play Christ of Wixes, the Harengon Ranger,
Back to first names.
and maybe something else. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think Chris can do lots of fun little, not sleight of hand tricks, but like pen flips and flipping the coin between his knuckles, and
Nice.
how professional poker players, they will like shuffle their chips with one hand, kind of a thing. They like split the stack into two halves, and then there's this thing you can do. I've actually been practicing this at home, but you can like shuffle the chips together, and it makes a satisfying like click 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 kind of a thing.
Oh, cool.
When you want to start learning
So-
cardistry, you let me know.
Yeah, totally.
I'll start showing you stuff.
So he can do some cool stuff like that,
That's so cool.
just like casual stuff that he does like mindlessly. It's pretty lame, but
No, that's so
pretty.
cool.
It's pretty basic. It's pretty.
It means
I love a
chill.
little flourish.
Yeah.
I think it says a lot about someone. It means you use downtime to learn maybe a meaningless skill, but you still apply that downtime, you know?
Yeah. Exactly.
My name is Sean Major. I DM this game. I
Sean
forgot.
Master.
I'm the Shanjan Master. I forgot. Have I said that a lot?
No.
Avi
I-
says it every time, though.
Gotcha. Well, it's mine now. I'm the Shanjan Master on this whole thing. And my mundane talent is, I don't know. I have a few of them, but they're not all mundane. What's my most mundane talent, Audrey?
Oh.
Sean knows the exact date and time everyone's gonna die. It's really weird.
Yeah, it's
the most
May
mundane.
12th.
It plagues him.
May 12th.
I don't know. All of the stuff you can
That's
do.
Tegan's birthday.
Consider them.
Okay.
I don't know if I consider them mundane. Like, you're just good at a lot of things.
Thanks, that's sweet. My mundane habit is I'm one of those freakazoids that likes to spin lightsabers. How's that?
I was thinking that as your
That would be my
not mundane, but like your secret
my secret
thing.
skill.
Yeah, thing that you do.
Just like the thing that not everybody can do that, like, if you whip it out at a party, people are going to be like, hell yeah, that's sick as fuck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you whip it out at a party.
Shut up.
At least they're saying hell yeah.
At least they're saying hell yeah.
At least they're saying hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good answer for me. Thanks for listening to our podcast. Fuck, I don't know what I'm doing. There's not more here.
No, there's not.
Howdy, y'all. I am. Shut up. He's dressed as a cowboy, so he's leaning to it.
Okay, do it clean without me laughing at you.
Howdy, y'all. Sorry.
He's laughing at himself.
Hey there.
It builds the moment.
Does it?
Yeah, sure. Howdy, y'all. I'm Avidan Cammy Santana. Yeah, we're dropping the whole thing. I play Bialby, the cowboy, and I should have been thinking about this.
That's exactly.
I could answer yours.
Yeah, it's something that we've already seen, actually. Bialby loves to draw. Whether he's a good drawer, is debatable. Art is subjective, but he likes to do it, and he thinks it's fun.
Very cool. Yeah, we saw that on episode 0.
Yeah. That's his little fun thing. So if you've seen episode 0, you already know that. If you didn't, well, now you know. He's a good little artist.
And fuck you. Go watch episode 0.
He's ready. He's got his lime water.
What's up?
What's up?
It is I, Vayne, the X-Blade Warlock.
But who's playing Vayne?
Garrison is playing Vayne, the X-Blade Warlock,
Nice.
who is...
Start from the beginning. That's editing hell for me right now.
No, there's a lot of charm to it. Leave it like that.
Vayne's mundane talent is that he can tell anyone's blood type just by smelling them.
That's
so good.
I like that.
AB positive. Oh, negative.
Ugh, you smell like B positive. Ugh.
Get away from me.
Oh, because he's edgelord. Be positive is his worst enemy. That's good.
Are they different flavors?
Yeah, what's his favorite?
Typo negative. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
oh negative.
neg.
Like the band. Yeah.
Is that the best tasting one?
Oh, smells like roses and I don't know. Fucking yeah. So they have different scents. They're like fragrances.
cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. That's the intro, yeah?
Does anybody else have a mundane talent they want to share?
Of their personal variety.
Because we kind of got a couple of them. And now I'm sort of curious.
I can't do anything.
Garrison, what's your mundane talent? You shut the fuck up.
I can do like a couple little things.
What?
My mundane talent is this.
Hey,
He's doing like a funky waving thing with his hands.
That's
This isn't going to make the podcast, so I guess it doesn't matter.
It's not going to make the podcast. No.
Holy shit, that's cool too.
Rubber pencil.
pencil.
Hey,
that's cool.
Lizard face.
That's cool.
Nice.
I like that.
God damn.
No one knows.
You can juggle?
Oh, yeah.
That's so cool.
How many things? 3?
3. The most I've done was 4, but I
Holy
can't do that
shit.
anymore.
Damn.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Kyle?
Whoa, Kyle just took his thumb off.
And
Holy
reattached
Holy
it.
shit.
Oh, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Show me the
Audrey.
thumb.
Cardistry?
Oh my God.
Can you do stuff with cards?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I can shuffle cards in lots of fun ways.
Yeah, I hate us bragging about ourselves. This is never making the podcast. But I do like to know your cool skills.
Yeah.
I can read music.
I can't. I'm going to go to someone else.
Okay.
Keela,
Yeah.
3rd or 4th floor.
3rd, because it's there, and then we'll go up from there.
What are you looking for? Watley?
Watley, I'm looking for a bar first, though.
There is no bar here.
Ah.
But what you do see is a bunch of golems walking around with trays of drinks,
That'll do.
like martini glasses.
Keela snags a drink off of one of the trays and starts glancing around for a Watley.
You can give me a perception check.
Just tell him nat 20.
11.
Cool. You glance around the room and you are quickly distracted by the amount of very lively partying that is going on this floor. You see people sitting around a table playing a game of dice. You see them getting rowdy and excited. These people seem to be your people, as they are a little more rough and tumble, sticking together, at least in the corner. That's not the whole floor.
Okay.
You can stay here or you can head up to 4, but there is nothing here that is like of note. Definitely
Okay.
not Watley.
Clock that. Might want to come back to that if the 4th floor doesn't pan out. And then I'm going to go up to the 4th floor. I'm going to grab another drink on my way up. Just do like a quick switcheroo, empty glass, full glass off of a tray, and drink that one as I toddle up to the 4th floor.
Okay.
And I can make another perception check if you want.
I'm going to go to someone else.
Interesting.
Blink. I'm sorry. Charlie and B.O.B.
Well done.
Thank you. I'll probably leave that oopsie in because we got to make that oopsie a few times till we get it
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I've already been making it this whole
That's right. That's right. You are on the ground floor still. Are we hanging out and looking around? Do we want to go upstairs?
B.O.B., what do you think? Should we just take a look down here first?
Yeah, I kind of want to see all the floors because I feel like I'd miss something if I didn't see all the floors.
Yeah, I mean, we can make our way up. We'll join the rest of the group eventually.
Yeah, it's like that completionist part of me in a game. I need to look at all the boxes.
Are there any messages anywhere we could read? Old letters?
There's got to be every NPC we can talk to.
Warning, trap ahead.
Is there anything like standing out on this floor?
You can give me a perception check,
Yep.
both of you. Or unless you want to take your passive.
Oh, and all of these get a +1 because the proficiency went up.
Yep.
Forgot about that. 8.
Perception 9.
Nothing of note on the first floor. It seems
We're
boring.
so good at this.
B.O.B., this kind of sucks.
I was going to say that.
Is there anyone interesting around us?
No, the bottom floor seems like a little less lively. I guess you wouldn't know this, but people seem very calm down here. Like they're all sitting at tables and having more light conversation. And with lower perception checks, it's just kind of a snooty party to you guys.
B.O.B., I don't know if this floor's for us.
It doesn't really seem like, well, maybe for me, but that's for you.
As he like adjusts his 10-gallon hat.
Yeah, you look good.
Thanks. I was working on it.
Should we move up?
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. His 40-gallon hat.
40 gallon hat.
Okay, on the count of 3, what are you looking for? And I'll say what I'm looking for.
I mean, I thought we were just looking for that glowing guy that...
Oh, I thought we were going to do it on the count of 3. We're going to reveal.
Oh, yeah. On 3.
Oh, 1. I thought you were going to say 2.
I could say 2 if you want me to.
No, it's fine. I've already committed.
And you know what's after
2.
2, right? I believe in you, buddy. You got it?
You go ahead.
Together, okay?
Together what?
We say it.
Say what?
Okay, 3.
Oh, 3. Yeah, 3.
Good job.
Wait, say the thing.
Oh, Watley.
Oh,
Yeah, are you looking for something
I
else?
wasn't looking for anything.
Oh,
Crazy.
okay. Well, do you want to help me while I look for Watley?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay, great.
Yeah, let's go. Maybe they have sandwiches.
I know what I'm looking for.
We move up a floor.
Great. You guys start to go up a floor. And as you enter the stairwell, there is a large party of mostly elves, but you see a few humans coming down the stairs. And you and B.O.B. are sort of having this conversation about this floor not being for you as you head up the stairs. And one of the guys at the back of this pack coming down the stairs accidentally bumps into you, Blink. You bump elbows.
Charlie.
Oh, bumps into you, Charlie. Are the listeners going to hate the name change? Fuck them. Who cares?
Whoa.
Sorry.
It's true.
Bumps into you, Charlie, and without looking back at you, he throws his hands up and he goes, "Sorry about that," in a somewhat familiar voice.
I look to see if it's Garrus.
It's Garrett.
Okay.
And he is walking away from you.
Do you know that guy?
Yeah, you know that guy too, and I'm gonna grab B.O.B. and start like turning around with him to follow Garrus.
Great. Let's go to Vane.
Dang.
Vane,
It's crazy.
5 or 6.
5.
You step out onto the 5th floor. What are you looking for?
I'm trying to find Watley. I'm also trying to find Mayvanya if she's somehow
Cool.
here.
Give me a perception check.
Before that, I wanted to actually. So my ravens, They're nowhere to be seen.
Not currently, no.
Okay, because I was gonna do this weird thing where it says they can give me advantage on investigation and perception checks.
Oh.
But if they wouldn't show up here,
No, if you would blow your whistle, they can be here. Sure.
okay.
I don't think you have to roll for that, so just roll at advantage. You
That's
don't have
cool.
to roll to blow the whistle. You blow the
Sick.
whistle, and that's your use here. You have advantage on this investigation check.
Okay, sick. Yeah, so the birds are flying around. They're
Yeah.
pecking at people, causing a problem.
Yeah.
Advantage. Okay. 15.
Oh,
This is an investigation check. You said, I'm looking for Watley. I like you using the birds. I think that's good. With a 15, you see a few things. One of the ravens flies around this floor and starts landing on people and looking at their faces, and then flying to another person and looking at their faces, while another raven begins to fly up into the atrium, and one crow flies over to some people playing a card game at a table and grabs some of the wizard drugs off of it in its beak and flies back over to you.
Nice.
On a 15, you now have some wizard drugs.
Nice.
You know Watley's not on this floor.
Shit, thank you.
And the last raven flies back down, lands on the banister, points its beak up, and goes, which I guess is a crow noise, but deal with it.
What does that mean? I need more.
Thanks for censoring my toes.
What the?
What?
Miles is laying down like under my leg, and Tim took a picture, and you can see like the back half of my foot, but he made sure not to get my toes in it.
I wasn't
and I'm
trying to
really
make it weird.
appreciative of it.
Yeah, that's really cool.
do you have a weird thing about that?
Well, I just don't want people to have that for free.
See the toes, yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure, for sure.
I just wanted to show
No
you
feet for
Miles.
free.
It's true.
However, if you subscribe to our
Oh no! We're launching a new tier on Patreon.
The toe tier.
Toe tier. That sucks.
for the T tier, you will
Nope.
get
Toe tier.
T tier. That's what we're calling it in the biz.
Some slang.
Yeah, some slang. The T
Sean,
tier.
people would pay for that. No, I'm not saying our toes, obviously. I'm saying like drawings of our characters' toes. People would pay for that.
Yeah, get to those toes, boy.
So get drawing.
Don't get to drawing. Yeah, that fucking blows.
The quest session of the day is, Sean, which toes would you like to draw the most?
I don't want to play this game.
Easy answer, Chris.
Chris. He's got easy toes.
Rabbit feet. Rabbit feet.
We'll pause.
They're lucky.
Yeah.
And hot.
Anyway,
Where were we?
Jesus
What was the
Christ.
last thing that happened?
Where did we go?
Crow got the wizard drugs.
Bro got the wizard drugs. I'll be like, wizard drugs. Yes. Okay. This could be useful. And then I have alchemist supplies. And I thought about this earlier too. Even before the crow gave me the wizard drugs, I was like, could I use the alchemist supplies to make more wizard drugs?
Tell you what, not now, but in a span of downtime, if we have it, you can like go back to your room and try to break down these drugs to figure out how they're made.
Hell
And
yeah.
if you know how they're made, then you can recreate them. However, it will consume these ones.
I
Okay.
love how it's made.
Vane in his
Good TV
Breaking
show.
Bad arc.
Yeah. BLB, we need to go.
Science, bitch.
That's really good.
That's
That's
awesome.
good.
That's awesome.
Everyone's had a turn. Keela, yours wasn't very good. I apologize.
That's okay.
Oh, I missed a floor too, right? Or did I get both?
Yeah, you still have a floor. We can do another one in a second. Your investigation check, though, the bird flew around and found out that Watley was on the top floor.
Is that the table the crow took the drugs from?
Sure, why not?
Be a little funny.
Okay,
Sure,
interesting.
why not?
Yeah.
That's good enough for me. I'll go back to meet, go back down and pick up the others or whatever.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So you start heading down to floor 4 where Keela currently is heading up to. I think you guys meet each other in the stairwell and can choose to go investigate floor 4 or continue to head down.
I'm investigating floor 4.
Vane, do you go with her?
Yeah. I'll just like, wait, hold on.
I need you to have a second drink in your hand that
Hold
you will
on,
then put
hold
in
on.
my hand. Otherwise, I'm not slowing down.
I have something better. And I hold out the bag of wizard drugs.
Oh, Vane, Ruffles, my main man. Appreciate you. And she holds her hand out and maybe tries
Hold
to
on.
take it from you.
It's not necessarily for free. Like I need some
What do you mean it's not necessarily for free?
I need just a pinch so I can use it back
yeah,
at
you can
home
have
to
a
make
pinch.
some. Oh, okay.
Just give me the rest of it.
Oh, okay. For sure. Here you go.
Thank you.
Cool.
Oh, wait. Actually, I don't have any pockets. So will you carry this for me?
Yeah.
They're mine, though. Understand that they're mine. I just don't have pockets.
Like if we need them, we can use them.
Right.
Right.
For sure.
Okay.
I'm going to find another drink and investigate floor 4.
It's easy to find another drink as you walk out on the floor 4. There is a golem walking by.
Sweet.
And you're still looking for Watley?
Still looking for Watley. What kind of roll am I making?
Investigation or perception?
John Ham.
Very cool.
Let's
go.
23. What's on floor 4? Not Watley, because I, as a player, know he's on floor 8.
It's the real John Hamm on this floor.
I'm really racking my brain. You guys have already found all the things that I was going to put here.
That's okay. If there's nothing on floor 4, there's nothing on floor 4. But I could maybe look down and see who's on what floor is he on? Floor 1?
Sure. That's good. That's
Yes!
good. As you are looking at floor 4, you scan the area. You shoot a quick glance across the entire space and don't see a glowing white man anywhere. And slightly in exasperation, you go to lean on the banister, and as you're looking down at that bottom floor, you see that same crowd of people that Garrus is in, making their way across the ground floor towards the exit where the fountain was.
They're leaving. I actually have somewhere to be now. So, clap Vane on the shoulder. They're playing some fun games up on or down on floor 3. Not quite your crowd, but you know, as long as you don't bet all the wizard drugs in one place, I'm sure they'd let you sit at the table. As for me, I've got places to be now. Goodbye.
Shouldn't we go to the same place so we can accomplish
Sure,
the
you
same?
can follow me. Whatever,
No.
whatever floats your boat.
I feel like I can tell when you're trying to get me to go away like you did earlier in the same party. And
Mate, if I wanted you to go away, I would just tell you to go away. I just have places that I need to be, and I was trying to give you extracurricular activities so that you wouldn't be lonely in the event that you didn't follow me.
Oh, no.
Do whatever you want.
All
But
right.
I'm going. I got places to be, and she's gonna go down the stairs.
You're gonna jump down the middle?
No, please
No,
don't jump down the
bro.
middle.
I'm 4 floors up, and I have no rope.
What if there is like a big curtain that you could like stab down?
Then that would be sick, but there isn't. So
If each floor was 10 feet, this would be less of a drop than
off the side of the
opera
building.
house. Yeah.
But I had a rope,
Oh.
so there is
Oh, you're
that.
gonna
not knowing what Keela has seen, I have no real reason to follow her, so I'm just gonna stay here, just chill out,
Nice.
kind of.
I told you could follow me if you wanted to.
I don't know. I didn't know Garrus was there. You didn't say anything about that.
Correct.
You got
I'm
a good
gonna-
scent.
Correct.
Bye.
You
I
spelled
have subliminal
I'm
motivations
gonna snort a tiny little bit of the wizard drugs.
that I do not
Oh
want
shit!
local known cockblock Vane.
See, I knew that was what was up too.
Come with me.
Is he going with you?
No,
Okay. Where are you going?
I just snorted some drugs. I'm just sitting there.
Okay, cool. Good.
Oh shit!
Keela, you go downstairs.
Yes.
You cross paths with, or do you go to chase?
Yeah, we as
Okay.
soon as I see him,
So you start heading down the stairs. We're gonna cut to Chris.
Okay. Nice. I still have the effects of Pass Without a Trace on me right now.
Correct. You're sort
Um,
of blending in with the crowd. No, any one person is paying attention to you.
Okay. I was on floor 1 and I saw everybody and all that stuff. I was on floor 7 and now I'm on floor 8. Does floor 8 noticeably have more wizard drugs on this floor than other floors?
No roll needed. Just having that thought to look for it. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
People
So
here
this is-
are.
This is like high limit, kind of like,
It's like laying out on every table.
okay. And people are carrying it with them.
Every table that's surrounded by people. But yeah, absolutely, people are
Sure.
carrying it on them.
Okay. I'm gonna try to look for a table that maybe has a lot of people around it. And I am going to try to swipe enough wizard drugs to play with these people. And I might even do it from like 2 or 3 separate tables to try to reduce the amount of money that I steal from each table, so that it looks less noticeable that it's gone.
Even though this isn't technically how the spell works, I'm going to make your sleight of hand checks at advantage. Because of Pass Without Trace, it's going to sort of act as your stealth, if that's all right.
So the spell
not
just
advantage,
says,
plus 10. You're right.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, sounds good.
So add 10 to sleight of hand to steal wizard drugs from these
Cool.
people.
Sounds good.
With heightened senses because of the wizard drug.
Oh, no. Did we get an inspiration?
Yeah, you have 3.
We have 3?
Yeah.
We'll use 1 here. So 7 plus 10 plus 4. The first
21.
one was a 2, but the second one was a 7. They looked similar. That's why I was like, shit, did I roll a 2 again? So 21 total.
Very good. With a 21, you bounce around to a few different tables and are able to just scrape off a little bit and sneak it into a pouch from a few different tables.
Okay.
And now you have about a pouch and a half to start gambling with.
Enough that if I sat down, I would have a similar amount to other people. Is there a bar on this floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
The top floor. This is the only one of the bar, and it's manned by a familiar vampire.
Okay. Can I tell what they're playing? Or
they're all playing blackjack and Watley's dealing.
They're all playing blackjack and Watley is dealing.
You see he has a large pile of wizard drugs in front of him.
So he's very clearly like, he's not a player.
He's more the house.
Is he a player? He's the house.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Dang it. Well, that doesn't really help me at all. Okay. Well, if there's a spot open at Watley's table, then I want to sit down and just start playing. I don't want to like say anything to Watley. I want to see if he says anything to me, and I just want to start playing.
Okay. You head over to the table, and as you get closer and you prepare to take a seat, you see that one of the seats at his table is occupied by that set of ears that you saw from down below.
That's right. So if I notice that, that'll be the first thing I notice.
When you are approaching the table, the only reason you don't notice her when you first get to this floor is because she is flanked on either side by 2 behemoth of men, both of them human for sure, but they eclipse her on either side. So it's only as you take your position at this table that you see this small 5'1" girl surrounded by 2 men who are easily 300 pounds each and 7 feet tall.
And she's very clearly a Heron.
She's very clearly a human in a rabbit mask.
Fuck you.
Oh.
All right.
She seems vaguely familiar to you.
She seems vaguely familiar to me.
When you sit down,
Can I really tell who it is?
you watch the smile on her face drop and she focuses on you. You can see her dark eyes through this mask. It's like a masquerade mask, but with tall ears.
I guess is she going to say anything to me, or can I say something?
She just stares at you. She's not going to say anything, but they're all still in the middle of a game. You see that it's almost her turn. The big guy to her right is deciding to hit or stay.
So I'm not next to her. There's a big guy between.
You're across from her.
I'm across from her.
And Watley is to your right in the middle.
Okay. Is Watley right next to me?
You have one guy between you and him. It's a owl person.
Gotcha.
And I would say you notice those 2 big men. One of them has
And they're on either side of this girl.
Yep.
Okay.
One has a dragon mask and one has a tiger mask on. Similar, that obsidian black.
Interesting.
Onyx black is what I said before.
There's 2 things I want to say, and I'm trying to decide which one to do. Or maybe I'll just do both.
Pick one when you're ready.
Okay. I guess I'm trying to figure out who this girl is, and I figure I can figure it out later. And I'm going to say, I think that rabbit one will look better on me.
Should have told her that your lifestyle is not a costume.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting to that.
Or your culture is not a costume.
Yeah.
She looks at you for a second and wrinkles her nose at least a little under her mask. Kind of a hat on a hat, don't you think?
I love her.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, that's obviously a little offensive, but live your life, I guess.
Tell her.
And I'm going to kind of look away and disengage and focus on the game.
Cool. You disengage.
And I have something else I want to do that's pretty inconsequential, but I want you to go first.
No, you tell me.
No, I really
Does it
don't.
involve Watley?
Yeah, a little bit.
Then you should go first.
Okay. Maybe we play a couple rounds. Yeah, I can kind of like.
Well, he's about to do something if you don't. Like you sit down, you say your sentence. She replies, Watley's going to do something if you don't do something.
Dang it.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna concede.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sit down and she gives you a response right as she calls for a hit and busts on her hand and has to scoot some of her. She goes over 21.
Gross. Grow up.
Okay, let me restart. She calls for a hit and goes over 21 and pushes away her drugs that are presumably hers and adds them back to the house's pot. And as she's doing that, Watley turns his attention to you, and he seems to be much less serious than the last time you saw him. He seems to be sort of in a haze.
Okay.
And he goes, "Hey, you're the guy from the bridge, the one who wasn't an idiot. What's
Yeah.
up, man?"
What's up?
And his arm almost like stretches over to you just a little too long and drops a sack of wizard drugs in front of you. And he says, "I'll buy you in.
I appreciate that.
Did your friends end up making it?"
They're somewhere here, but I'm not too concerned with that right now.
And you see that doesn't seem to be the answer he wanted.
I don't anticipate them getting up here.
No, great. And he seems to lighten up again. And he says, "All right, well, should we deal you in?"
Let's go. And before he deals in, actually, I guess if he already gave me the drugs, so I'll play for a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. I want to cut to B.O.B. and Charlie. We're all sort of heading the same direction except for Chris, but these two are going to have a head start because...
Before that, just so I mention it, can I have the Raven just stay up there and watch the card game from a bit of a distance?
I think you've gotten everything from the Raven you can. It's not quite
Okay,
a familiar.
That's fair. That's cool.
If you want to eventually work on one
Yeah.
of these becoming your familiar, I am very open to that.
Maybe. And then I think I'm also going to eventually work my way upstairs because I know Watley's there.
Okay, so you're going up.
Yeah.
I love that. So when we go downstairs, it's going to be B.O.B., Charlie, and that crowd. You follow them pretty closely, so you have no issue keeping up with them as they start to push through that middle dance floor, or where all those tables are in the middle. It's not even a dance floor, and start to make their way towards the entrance. The group is about 9 people big, but you notice that the farther they get through this room, more of them are peeling off and joining other crowds and starting conversations. As he crosses the room, if you're just following him, by the time he's just about to hit the door out, it's just him and one other guy. And right as he gets to the door, the other guy peels off. And you watch Garrus alone throw these giant double doors, or one of these giant double doors open, and go to leave the room and head down the stairs.
Charlie, what are we doing?
We need to have a conversation with this guy.
What guy?
When he opens the door, could I have cast a spell before?
Before he goes out of sight?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So when he opens the door, would I be able to use minor illusion to make like a wall in front of the door?
So like he opens it and it
And
looks
it's like a brick
he's
wall. Yeah.
I don't know the rules of the minor illusion spell.
I don't know how minor it actually is, but
I will say Blink is on wizard drugs.
Oh, okay.
oh, true.
I tell you what, if you want an illusion that he has to make a save against your whatever your spell save is, or your
I
stun
think it's
save.
wisdom.
So whatever that save is, he's gonna roll against it to see if he's tricked or not. Fair?
Minor illusion can't be bigger than a 5-foot cube.
Okay. But with wizard drugs, I'll allow it to be a fully deceptive scene.
Cool. Yeah. So I'll
But this will burn
use all
the
the
effect
energy.
of it. Make sense? Cool. You'll use all the energy is what I was looking for.
And was it
Great.
10 plus my
8 plus proficiency plus charisma modifier.
so 14?
Okay. And this is a intelligence save, and that is not his strong suit. I rolled a 5.
Oh, cool.
So he opens the door. You see him push it open. You are 60 feet away. You were tailing him pretty close. And you hear him very faintly go, what the hell? As there's just a flat stone wall in front of him, and he turns around and makes eye contact with you, and he goes,
Yeah,
And
I'm
smiles
glaring
nervously.
at him.
I smile at him.
Biobi, this is a bad man.
Oh,
You remember him
yeah, but how do we know he's a bad man?
because I think. Remember those people that came and took the thing from us?
Yes.
I just want to ask some questions to him about that.
Oh, do you think he took it?
as you guys are whispering to each other, you see him start to book it away from you guys, just like you know that he has nowhere to go but towards the stairwells.
Mm-hmm.
But he starts booking it around the side of the building.
Can I cast something at him?
Sure. As he starts to run, absolutely.
Yeah, as soon as he starts to run, Charlie has told me that he is a bad man. I just want to cast Fairy Fire onto him.
Okay.
Just to
It's a cube. Well, we can say he's the only one there because he was really close to the exit. That's fine. Yeah.
And just to add that pop of vibrant
covered
color
in
to him,
something,
so
yeah.
we also keep him
Illuminated.
Illuminated, yeah. So we can keep an eye on him better.
He unfortunately rolled a 15 plus 2. Does a 17 save.
Just barely.
Damn.
Dang it, mine's 16.
Damn. Close.
So close.
You cast Fairy Fire and you see these wisps of light almost stick to his cloak, but he is able to sort of shake them off and start sprinting across the room. I would say the room is about 240 feet across, side to side, even diagonally because it's a perfect square, right?
Mm.
I guess it would be slightly longer. A squared, B squared, C squared, some shit like that.
Whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. But he, unless you're pursuing, is going to start gaining some ground on you.
Okay, so he cut east and then ran north, like along the side of the building. Where are the stairs? Oh, in the far north corners. Cool. That was for the viewers.
I know. So he is bolting for those back north corners as quick as he can to try and get away from you. Because of your positioning sort of in the middle of the room, it won't be hard to try and cut him off.
Cool.
However, we're going to roll initiative in a second as he starts to make a
Shit.
break for it.
Biobi, whatever happens, we have to have a conversation with him.
Okay, don't like. Yeah, okay, got it.
and then we run.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to say that you are starting because of your proximity to the middle of the room. You started running. You had that conversation. Let's say you are 60 feet behind him.
Cool.
Okay. He's going to be starting ahead of you.
Whoa, what's his speed?
Well, 30, unfortunately.
Hit.
And as he is pushing through this crowd and trying to, and that's going to slow him down probably, pushing through a crowd and trying to make his way to the stairs, he's going to roll initiative. He got a natural 1. That
bummer.
really fucking sucks. What'd you get?
A natural 2.
Oh, hell
Five plus 2, so 4.
Okay, I have a 3 total.
I got
Nah.
dirty 20.
Great. You go first, Blink.
He's 60 feet away?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'll just run at him. My speed is 55 feet.
Okay.
Boy.
So I'll get like right behind him, I guess, in like a dead sprint. Not meaning to leave Biobi behind, but
Okay, so yeah, he's within melee range now. He's 1 5
Yeah.
foot square away from you. That's your base speed?
55.
Genasi are fast, huh?
Yeah, Genasi gets a bonus and monks get their
Cool.
bonus. And I took Speedy as
Cool.
well.
Wow. All right.
Yeah. So he's a blur in the wind.
A blink.
A blink in the wind. Wow. Another
Just
dead name
throwing
drop.
slurs around,
A
dude?
Charlie in the name or in the
Char-
wind.
A Charlie in the name.
Charlie horse, if you will.
I won't.
And then I'm going to. I want it to be non-lethal damage, but I want to like kind of smack him and do a stunning strike because
Yeah,
I can.
Absolutely, you can. Go ahead and make an attack.
That will be 22.
Okay, that hits. I think it's a Constitution save or a Wisdom save to not be stunned.
Real quick. I didn't write it down. First time I'm
My
ever using this.
I could have seduced him. You're just gonna go beat the shit out of him instead.
The target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or be stunned.
Are you using Charisma as your spell modifier?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a.
It's not against
with
my
Wisdom?
dex.
No, it's against your monk stat,
Well, monk is dexterity.
but not for like effects. I don't think.
Oh, okay.
It's supposed to be wisdom, but I don't mind letting people change their class to be whatever brain stat you want it to be.
14.
14. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
What's happening? Are they fighting? Are they chasing him?
He's
Yeah.
stunning striking.
Ooh.
Stunning
I got a
strike.
15 on the die.
Okay.
Oh.
Then,
Meets beats.
He adds 2 to his constitution,
Yeah.
There's
Super
an
beats.
on fail. Do you still have that book?
meaning
right
he
there.
wins.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm rooting for Garrus in this scenario.
Oh, I see.
Sorry, guys.
What?
What are you looking for right
That's
now?
my fucking
There's
boyfriend.
there's an on fail effect that I saw in the book.
On fail or on
or
success?
on success? Sorry.
Oh,
What is this?
you could try a stunning strike on every single hit, couldn't you?
No, once per turn.
Oh, really? Okay.
On a successful save, the target's speed is halved until the start of the next turn, and the next attack roll made against the target before then has advantage.
That's crazy. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So even though he made the save, he will have his speed, and the next attack will have advantage. Do you have another attack?
I'm not going to attack though.
Oh, interesting.
I'm just gonna say, Garrus, we need to talk.
What do you think the stunning strike looked like?
It's almost like a push into the a push in his back.
Basically pushing him against the wall, and I
Yeah,
think he
yeah,
hits his
yeah.
head and goes into a bit of a daze, and that's how the stunning strike manifests here. And it's in that daze. He's like, what the hell? And technically, Bob, you get a turn.
Okay. Great.
I almost had him go, but that's not. You rolled a 3 or a 4.
I did.
He was on the way.
I'm just going to attempt to fairy fire him again.
Okay.
With him being stunned, though, does he have disadvantage?
Nope.
No.
Nope, he's
Oh.
not stunned. He made his save.
Oh, he
but
did.
is
That's right. You said he
slowed and
did say.
dazed.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, if I can get that dex save again, as
14.
that does not pass.
Okay.
Yeah. 16 was the mark.
I got
Cool.
a 12 plus 2.
So yeah, BAB's just going to say, yeah, and throw paint at him.
What color does he illuminate?
Violet and some green. Like a glow stick when
Yeah.
you crack open a glow stick, so the goo from that.
You just splash it all
Yeah,
over
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Nice.
Pull it out of the hat.
It's like it's just like digging in a hat, and then there's just like a glob of it in his hand,
And he
just
throws it. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. It splatters over Garrus, painting him in this like neon green light. Is that your turn?
yeah, and then he's gonna say, yeah, what he said.
I think through his daze, he looks down at you, Blink, and he says, "Get the hell away from me!" And is going to touch you and cast the banishment spell.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hey, don't do that.
I love him.
You give me a wisdom save.
I would have been way meaner.
Punishment. Fuck does that do?
Well, it'll probably just bring you back into like Earth. but-
Banishes you.
To where?
Different plane of existence.
Which one?
Wisdom saving throw.
The one you came from, I think.
Charisma saving throw.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, you'll be fine.
How many are there? Planes, I mean.
A lot.
Lots of them.
Fuck.
Do you want to know your save before you roll it?
Yeah. Do you add proficiency to saving throws or no?
Only if you're proficient.
Damn it.
Bunch of nerds. Only if you're proficient. That's the most nerdy thing I've ever seen in real life.
You guys know the rules to this game?
Oh my gosh.
Fucking nerds. I made that joke.
You guys like
last night.
harmonized. It was great.
It's called being soulmates.
At just any plane of existence.
I could go to hell right now if you want.
Oh no, it's a harmless demiplane.
Oh.
Cool.
It just sort of slaps you into plain purgatory.
How do you get out?
Some has a timer.
It's on a timer?
About
I think
that.
so.
Okay.
Link, your spell save to this 4th level spell is going to be 17.
Jesus.
Wow. Wow, wow,
Oh, boy.
wow.
Wow,
What do you add to your
wow.
charisma save?
3.
Oh gosh.
Dirty 20.
Dirty.
I'm going to need one of those rocks.
he takes a
Actual slut.
So going to a point of corruption, I'm going to take one from Tim. So instead of 12, he has 11 now.
Take what the biggest fucking
Nice.
rock.
Congratulations. However, he's
Roll it
going
again.
to re-roll the die and take
You
the
might still make
result.
it.
God,
Come on,
got
baby.
This.
John Hamm.
I would like another rock.
You gotta take 2 for my John Hamm.
I'll take 2 for a John Ham.
Yes, nice job. Nice job.
Get rid of those rocks. Get rid of those rocks. Garrus isn't worth it.
So Tim had 12 and Sean just took 3.
Oh.
How many you got now? 9?
6. I have 10 now.
You,
so he had
so you
13.
had 13.
13.
But still, Sean has taken 3 rocks.
Shit.
I'm going to use an inspiration.
Cool.
Don't. No. No matter if you get it, he's just going to keep taking rocks.
Take my
That's the
fucking
thing,
rocks.
though. He'll keep taking
He's
rocks.
seeing this as a moment to burn rocks.
No, this is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had 15,
right.
bro.
Yeah, you're right. Now that I think about it.
Or what? 13? I had 13.
Better now with squeaky little Garrus than in a boss fight.
The odds are
We had
20
3 inspiration.
The odds are. Wait,
You had 3, yes.
You had 3?
No, you had
I'm gonna
3
burn one more.
inspiration.
What's the modifier?
+3.
Plus 3, so it's still 12.
And the save is 17.
Save
so
is
you
17.
need to make a 14
or
or more.
higher.
You have like a third chance.
yeah.
No.
11.
Dang.
Nope.
Blink's dead.
No, he just gets banished.
I can't make the popping noise. Someone make.
Charlie gets banished.
Hold on. Shut up. Blink's making a. Sorry, Charlie's making a popping noise. Thanks. And B.O.B., with that noise, that pop, you see Blink completely disappear. Blink, you find yourself in a familiar temple.
So much for harmless demi-plane.
Shit. Psychological damage.
This isn't harmless.
The temple is empty, but it's identical to the one that you saw your parents partying in. And it is cold and quiet right now. It doesn't seem like the genie is home, but congratulations, you are in a genie's temple after the banishment spell, which takes you to your home plane.
Oh shit!
Charlie screams.
And it echoes through this temple that is not your home.
If the spell doesn't end, by the way, Blink will not return.
How do you end the spell? It's indefinite?
It's concentration.
Oh, it's concentration. Okay. We'll be fine. He'll be there for like a minute.
Oh no! But if he
If it ends in a
concentrates until the minute mark, the banishment is permanent.
Oh no!
Yes, you have a minute. You have a minute to
Nobody
stop him.
knows that, technically.
Nope.
No one would know
course
that.
not.
No one would know
Yeah.
that. But I feel like it's interesting to say nonetheless.
Yeah.
Well, hold on.
Lore.
Lord.
Really?
Cleric, paladin, sorcerer, warlock, wizard.
Yeah.
If you are one of those spells, or artificer, you can as well, because I give the artificer most wizard spells.
How does he know?
Huh?
How does he know?
I don't think he did.
Oh.
I think he was going to banish anyone that got close to him.
But he didn't he pick this place?
No,
Oh, okay.
you go to your home plane.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Ooh. I love him.
Keela fucks this guy. It's over.
It's over. We're not friends anymore. B.O.B., that was Garrus's entire turn. So he touches Charlie. Charlie blinks out of existence with a loud pop.
Yeah.
And you watch Garrus grab his head that just got slammed against the wall and slowly, at half of his speed, stagger up the stairs away from you.
So that's
Still
15.
glowing green.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's say he's... No, you could have gone as close as you want. So the most I'll put him away is like 30 feet.
Okay, great. I'm gonna rush him and
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah.
You're the only one who saw it.
Yeah.
And you are a artificer.
Yeah.
Roll me an Arcana check if you think B.O.B. would be trying to decipher what just happened to Blink.
I don't think he would know.
Cool. Then let's move on.
Yeah, he was never seen anything like that easily. Yeah, so he would rush him yelling,
What you do to my friend?
I think you yell at him and he grabs his ringing head and he goes, "Hey, fuck off."
and then B.O.B. is going to. He hasn't done this yet. He's gonna punch him.
Whoa.
But as he's rushing, I can don and doff my armor for free.
Okay.
So it's going to be like running. The hat's going to dim it down.
Dim it down.
Almost, like just morphing around him, and he's just going to grow, and then in a single, and then try to lay a punch into him.
In a single motion turn to Doug.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
you just tell me when Keela can.
At the top of the next round,
Rock
you'll
up into this
be
situation.
hitting
Okay.
this stairwell.
Oh, that was cool. That's a 18 plus That becomes a 26.
To hit,
Yeah. It's a +8 now.
he sees you coming in and panics. And as you are diving through the air with your fist,
Yeah.
you see him grab a holy symbol around his neck.
Mhm.
And as he does, it casts silvery barbs on you.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask you to re-roll that roll.
Cool. That is a 17 + 8, so 25.
You still hit.
And that will hit for...
And silvery barbs makes any roll trigger a re-roll, and you take the worst of the two.
Yes.
He also gives himself advantage on the next thing.
I
he
am
does.
very familiar with that move. Okay, and that's going to hit for 9 damage.
Okay, 9 damage
Of
is
thunder.
DC 10 or half the damage taken, whichever is higher. So a DC 10 concentration saving throw. It's a 15. Well, 17 technically.
Blink stays gone then.
So Blink stays gone after taking that hit. Level 5 now, you have 2 attacks.
Yeah. And with the Thunder Gauntlets. Okay, these guys are... Yeah, I like these dice. Thanks, Tegan. 22 to hit.
That hits.
13 + 8, that's 22. Oof.
21.
21. Really close. 21 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that still hits.
Yeah.
What were you thinking about?
I was going to see if he can shield, but he still doesn't have a reaction. Actually,
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he already...
used it was a reaction to use his item.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then... I think that's just a 1. Oh, no, it's a 4. Okay. So that's another 9 damage.
Okay. He takes another 9 damage.
Yeah.
He nat 20'd on his concentration.
You, dude.
And he takes both of those punches and reels back a bit. He doesn't seem too hurt, but he looks disheveled, his hair hanging in front of his face now. And he goes, all right. Why don't we just take a second?
Give him back.
In his big Doug voice.
He is staggered a few steps back and he's at the top of a staircase. And Keela, that's when you throw the door open and you see B.O.B. standing over a very dazed and bloody Garrus.
Are there doors at the top of every set of stairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you come through those doors and you see Keela, you see a reeling Garrus and B.O.B. standing over him.
Need a wee bit of help, mate.
I will give you a full turn in combat before Garrus because he rolled a 1 on his initiative.
Cool. I am going to grab this motherfucker's hand. I'm going to yank him up through the door. I'm going to close the door behind him. Between Garrus and B.O.B.
Okay.
Who are you pulling in to the stairwell?
Garrus.
I was about to ask.
Okay.
He
Okay.
didn't.
He doesn't leave willingly.
That's what I was about to ask. He's not leaving willingly, so...
If you drag someone out of melee range, it doesn't trigger an opportunity attack. You have to willingly walk away from someone for an opportunity attack to be triggered. So Keela moving him does not count. Yeah.
That makes sense. Yes, that's perfect.
Keela's two-faced.
I think he lets you. He lets you drag him out. He doesn't put up a fight or make you move at half speed. You drag him out the door and he goes, all right, thanks.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Been better, been worse. You look like you got the shit walloped out of you. Can we fucking
and
go? Unless you want to go for
slicks
another...
his hair back and wipes some of the blood from his face and he goes, I'll be all right.
Yeah, it's a good look. Should we dip?
I think we
Unless
should.
you want to take another wallop.
No, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm full of them. Let's
Yeah.
fucking go.
Right.
And Keela's gonna tuck, bob, and weave her way through however much crowd and however many floors she can get through to put as much space between them and B.O.B. as possible.
Is he still concentrating?
He is still concentrating. Cool. Where do you take him?
We're still technically in initiative, yeah?
Sure.
Okay. Then I'll go as far as 60 feet will get me. I would like to go up another flight of stairs.
Great.
Just to sort of add a little bit of space and complexity to being followed.
You're just trying to get Garrus away from B.O.B.
Yeah, I'm trying to put enough reasonable space to where when B.O.B. opens that door, he cannot see where we went, if that's possible.
Absolutely. You can, well, you'd have to start moving, but it's not going to matter in a second.
Cool. Top 10 things a player loves to hear.
As you are walking along, I mean, it might matter. I'll see what you have to do. But as you're walking along and taking him to move him away from Biobi, he's looking around and he says, I'm really sorry to do this again, but if you need to get hold of me, and he sticks out his hand to put something in yours.
Yeah, I'll hold out my hand.
He drops a seafoam pearl into it and he says, feel free to crush that when you're alone. How's that sound? And he dimension doors away from you.
I love him so much.
Does that break concentration?
Nope.
Fuck.
It would have to be another concentration spell.
Fuck.
I want him so bad. Why did he have to leave me?
Wait. Biobi or Charlie's not coming back.
So who wants to go?
I imagine Biobi pushes through the door.
Biobi,
quickly.
I think you see Keela trying to scurry Garrus to
Yeah.
the stairwell, and you watch him stop, give her something, and disappear.
Oh, I get to see that.
Yep.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
can't.
No, he gets
Fine.
to see it.
Okay.
I think in the time that you stopped to have that little exchange, Biobi was just bursting through the doors.
Okay.
Biobi seeing that is going to walk up to Keela.
Yep.
Who doesn't know technically
That B.O.B. saw it.
know that Charlie was
You did
banished.
see it.
Oh, yeah.
He made Charlie disappear.
Sorry, I can't understand you when you seem to be in a wee bit of hysterics. Can we maybe take a deep breath in and out and try that again?
He made Charlie disappear.
Right. Well, I'm sure he's around here somewhere, and it seems like maybe something that I see you have quite a few big feelings right now about this.
Why did you help him?
What do you mean, help him?
You helped that guy get away.
I did not help him get away. I pulled him up through the door, and I had every intention of stopping him, but he used magic, and that's not something that I'm incredibly well versed in as far as intercepting or preventing. So there was really nothing I could have done. I don't know what you're rolling.
Insight.
I don't know. There's nothing I could have done to prevent his dimension door.
It's a 3 either way.
Do you want me to try and persuade you?
Not necessary.
I got 11.
I edit the
So-
show.
Yeah.
It's not necessary.
Despite not knowing exactly, what
So
is
fair.
what is real, what isn't. B.O.B. saw you grab his hand and take him, and him hand you something, and all he can say is,
Charlie's right. All you do is lie. Even when I think you're telling the truth, it still feels like a lie. And you know what? That makes you a bad person. So I don't feel like I need to help you or do anything for you. In fact, you're just like the guy that stole the thing that Charlie said. So you know what?
Hey, what was that? Hey, Avi, I just heard the dice hit the table. What was that?
So you know what?
does a 15 do anything?
15 is my AC.
Oh.
Meets beats, so you hit.
B.O.B.'s going to take a swing.
No way.
Oh my!
Damn.
What?
That's
Go ahead
crazy.
and roll
Are
damage.
you still in the suit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For max 8 plus 5. So
B.O.B.?
13
I'm going to
damage
use my reaction to have that
to 7.
to 7.
Are you supposed to round down? Is it 6?
I think you round down. Or no, you round up. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm going to round up.
Make a call.
7
Yeah.
damage.
7 damage.
That tells you whose side he's on.
No, I'll always round up from now on.
Okay.
Okay.
always round up. Cool.
Okay.
Cool. So I take 7 damage.
Yep. I think you're supposed to round down in D&D, but who cares?
Whatever.
Round up
Keela
is cooler.
reels back and wipes the blood from her nose. This is a really disappointing side to see of you, B.O.B. You didn't strike me as the violent type.
Just a goblin. That's what we do.
I'm going to pause this. Vane.
I want to gamble.
Vane, you are heading up the last stairwell, and you come face to face with a golem that sticks out his right hand, and it says, "Speak your name."
Torvald.
And as you say that, he covers the part of his hand that says you should be allowed to enter, and you only read the part that says no entry in a frowny face. And right as you sigh, you hear the sound of someone suddenly appearing next to you, and his clothes rustle, and you see a glowing green, disgruntled, bloody, blonde man. And he looks at you and he goes, "Oh, hey there. How's it going?
Oh, yeah.
You want to get in?"
Wait a second.
He looks at you wide-eyed. What's the matter there?
I think a lot is the matter. I think you need to answer a lot of questions.
His eyes dart left and right, and he goes, "How about I answer a question and you let me go?"
That doesn't sound like a great deal. How about I wait till my friends get here? Then we can ask you one question.
And he looks over at the golem and he goes, "Garrus." And
No, don't let him in. He's not on the list.
You don't have to look. Yeah, it's okay.
you see the golem cover the other side of his hand, and it says "Welcome" with a smiley face. And he opens the door, and Garrus starts to get to his feet.
You promised me one question. Where are you going?
Go ahead, fire away. And he's getting up and he's trying to walk away from you.
First of all, can you let me into this place?
I'll tell you what, that counts as your question.
Fine.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I start following him as we go in.
Okay, you both walk in.
Why'd you seal the lens?
I don't have to answer that. And he starts walking away
I
from
just
you.
keep following him.
Oh, great.
What floor are they on?
Your
Eighth.
floor.
Yeah.
The 8th? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So you might see them right now.
You
but
see me tugging this guy's sleeve like, hey.
he looks at you and he
okay.
says, "Look, friend, your friends out there probably can't get up here, so I'd be real careful. I might just decide to do something about you irritating me."
Oh, nice. I'd like to see you follow through on that threat, my friend.
He looks at you wide-eyed and he says, "Give me about 30 seconds or so."
You look pretty beaten up already. I wouldn't try anything.
All right.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and count to 30 for me.
All right.
He stares at you,
I stare at him.
and you stare at each other for a little bit, and he smiles.
I smile, but expose my fangs.
Do you think that your friend there, the blue one, you think he's from here?
No.
Where do you think he's from? You do an intelligence check.
Intelligence?
Yeah.
13.
On a 13, I think you know where Blink's probably from.
The Feywild.
And he nods. Garrus nods and he goes, "Right. Well." And he goes, 5, 4, 3.
Hold on.
Right.
Wait,
Yeah.
I push him. Yeah.
Okay, you push him and he
Yeah.
goes, "What was that for?" You trying to hit him or push him?
I'm trying to
Because it's not that easy to
break
trigger a
his
concentration spell.
concentration. Okay.
You would have to hit
See,
him.
I wouldn't know about that though.
Yeah, I think so.
So, but yeah, I'll still push him because I can tell he's trying to do something. What are you doing? Hey,
You push
stop.
him and grab him and he laughs. He goes, "All right, now you can do whatever you want to do. Or maybe I can do whatever I want to do."
I'm still holding him there. What did you do?
He looks around to see the amount of space that he has, and he says, "I'd let go of me if I were you.
Answer my question first.
Let go of me."
Answer.
He's going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Oh, shit.
I can't make the popping noise. Someone make
Charlie gets banished?
Hold on. Shut up. Blink's making a... Sorry. Charlie's making a popping noise. Thanks.